That looks great.
Okay, so hello everyone. For today's webinar, we'll be talking about all the different cities, well, some of the different cities in Saudi Arabia. So first off, a brief introduction. So its history, Saudi Arabia's history is deeply rooted in the Arabian Peninsula. It is the birthplace of Islam and it happened in the 7th century where the Prophet Muhammad established a unified religious and political community in the city of Medina. Over centuries, the region was influenced by various tribal and Islamic empires, including the Umayyads, the Abbasids, and the Ottomans. The modern Kingdom of Saudi Arabia was founded in 1932 by Abdulaziz Al Saud, who united disparate tribes and territories under his leadership. The discovery of oil in 1938 transformed the nation into a global economic power, fueling rapid modernization while maintaining its Islamic heritage. Today, Saudi Arabia plays a central role in the Muslim world and in the global economy. So next is its geography. So Saudi Arabia is located in the Arabian Peninsula. It is the largest peninsula in the world and spans approximately 2.15 million square kilometers, making it the largest country in the Middle East. It is bordered by Jordan, Iraq, Kuwait, Qatar, Bahrain, and the United Arab Emirates, Oman, and Yemen with coastlines along the Red Sea to the west, the Arabian Gulf to the east. The geography is dominated by vast deserts, including Rub al Khali, which is also referred to as the Empty Quarter, and it is the largest continuous sand desert on Earth. The country also features mountain ranges in the dry west, such as the Asir and Hijaz Mountains, and a dry, hot climate with occasional cooler temperatures in higher altitudes. And this brings us into the climate. So Saudi Arabia, as I mentioned, is in the Arabian Peninsula, and it has a dry climate with occasional cool temperatures, and often temperatures, especially in the summer, reach around 50 degrees Celsius um on its hottest days. So next up is the cities and attractions. So first off is Riyadh. Riyadh is the capital of Saudi Arabia, and it is a sprawling metropolis located in the heart of the Arabian Peninsula, known as the political and economic center of the world. It blends modern skyscrapers with historical landmarks and expansive deserts. Its rapid urban growth reflects Saudi Arabia's push toward modernization while maintaining ties to its rich heritage. Some attractions within Riyadh include the Masmak Fortress, which in this 19th century mud brick fort played a pivotal role in the unification of Saudi Arabia and now serves as a museum showcasing artifacts and stories of Riyadh's history. Next is Kingdom Tower Center, which is an architectural icon. This towering skyscraper features a shopping mall, a luxury hotel, and a stunning sky bridge offering panoramic views of the city. Another attraction in Riyadh is the National Museum, which is a treasure trove of Saudi Arabia's history and culture. The museum exhibits everything from ancient artifacts to interactive displays on Islam and the Arabian Peninsula. Next is Jeddah, which is located on the Red Sea coast. Jeddah is a vibrant city known as the gateway to Mecca. It is a hub for commerce, culture, and art, offering a blend of modernity and tradition. Its coastal location gives it a more relaxed vibe compared to other cities in Saudi Arabia. Some attractions include Al-Balad, which is a historic town and it is a UNESCO World Heritage Site filled with narrow alleyways, traditional Hijazi architecture, and bustling souks. Next is King Fahd's Fountain. This iconic landmark shoots water up to 312 meters, making it the tallest fountain in the world. And thirdly is the Corniche, which is a scenic waterfront area lined with parks, sculptures, and restaurants, perfect for family outings and leisure activities. Next is Mecca, which is the holiest city in Islam. Mecca is a spiritual destination for millions of Muslims worldwide. It is home to some of the most sacred sites in Islamic faith. Some attractions in Mecca include Masjid al-Muharram, and this great mosque surrounds the Kaaba, the holiest site in Islam, and is a focal point for the annual Hajj pilgrimage. Next is Jabal al-Nur. This mountain is significant in Islamic history as the site of Cave of Hira, where the Prophet Muhammad received his first revelations. Next is Al Ula. This nestled in a desert valley surrounding by sandstone cliffs. Al Ula is an archaeological and cultural gem. It offers a glimpse into the ancient civilizations that once thrived in the region. Some attractions include Hikra, which is Saudi Arabia's first UNESCO World Heritage Site. It features some well-preserved Nabatean tombs carved into sandstone. Next is the Al Ula Old Town, which is a historic settlement with narrow alleyways, mud brick houses, and tells stories of the bygone era. Next is Medina, also known as the Radiant City, and it's the second holiest city in Islam after Mecca. It is a serene and spiritual hub, deeply revered for its significance in Islamic history. The city is also a center for education, culture, surrounded by beautiful desert landscape. Some attractions include Al-Masjid al-Nawawi. This magnificent mosque houses the Prophet Muhammad's tomb, making it one of the most visited religious sites in the world. The mosque's striking green dome and a sprawling courtyard symbolizes peace and faith. Next up is Quba Mosque. This for the first mosque ever built. Quba is a place of historical and spiritual importance. Pilgrims often visit to pray and reflect in its peaceful surroundings. And thirdly, Mount Uhud, which is a site of historical battles in early Islamic history. It holds significance for Muslims as a place of reverence and remembrance. And another city is Dammam. Dammam, located on the eastern coast. It is a modern city and a gateway to the Arabian Gulf. It is a thriving industrial and commercial hub with relaxed coastal vibes. Some attractions include the Half Moon Bay, which is a crescent-shaped beach with soft sands and clear waters, ideal for swimming, water sports, and family outings. Next up is King Abdulaziz Center for World Culture, also known as ITHRA, which is a state-of-the-art cultural complex featuring a museum, a library, a theater, and art exhibits blending heritage with innovation. And thirdly, Dammam Corniche, which is a picturesque waterfront with parks, cafes, walking trails, perfect for leisurely strolls. Next is the cuisine that is found all over Saudi Arabia. The first dish is known as kapsa. The iconic dish is a centerpiece of Saudi dining. The rice is cooked in a blend of spices, including saffron, cardamom, cloves, black lime, and bay leaves, giving it a distinct golden color and fragrance. It is often topped with tender spiced meat, can be lamb, chicken, or even camel, and garnished with almonds, raisins, or fried onions. The next dish is known as mendi, which is a variation of kapsa. Mendi uses traditional underground clay oven called a tandoor, which steams rice and slow cooks the meat simultaneously, giving the dish a smoky aroma and tender texture. Haris is a traditional Saudi dish known for its simplicity and hearty nature. It's made by cooking cracked wheat or sometimes ground wheat with meat, typically chicken or lamb, in water until it becomes a smooth, porridgey-like consistency. The dish is seasoned lightly with salt and sometimes cardamom or cinnamon for a subtle aroma. Butter or clarified butter, also known as samna, is often added for richness. A popular dessert is mat, which are golden, bite-sized dough balls fried until crispy on the outside and soft inside, then soaked in honey or date syrup, offering a perfect balance of sweetness and crunch. Another popular dessert is mahmoud, which is a traditional Middle Eastern cookie widely enjoyed in Saudi Arabia and other parts of the Arab world. These small, delicate cookies are often filled with dates like pistachios or walnuts or figs and are often flavored with a hint of orange blossom water or rose water, which gives them a fragrant and or aromatic touch. Next is some fun facts, and we'll end off with a video. So some fun facts include that Saudi Arabia is home to Mecca and Medina, the two holiest cities in Islam. The Rub al Khali, which is known as the Empty Quarter, is the world's largest continuous sand desert. Camel are considered the ships of the desert and play a key role in Saudi culture. The Arabian oryx, once distinct in the wild, was reintroduced in Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia has some of the largest proven oil reserves in the world. And the Saudi Arabian coast along the Red Sea boasts vibrant coral reefs and marine life. Thank you for visiting Saudi Arabia.